guys to Real Talk Houston with Carlotta B. We're at season 3, episode number 9. So today we want to welcome to the studio phenomenal musician, singer, songwriter, R&B artist. He was also voted among the top 10 male singers by Broadcast Houston. DENARON, welcome.
Thank you. What's going on, Carlotta?
Yay.
Good, you all right?
Thank you
for
so
that. I appreciate it.
I'm glad you were able to join us today. It's kind of, as I mentioned, I'm traveling. I'm not at home to be in the studio. I'm actually broadcasting from a hotel. But I definitely
Okay.
wanted to get you on the show because I know we didn't have a show last week. A lot of things going on, but didn't want to have a second week of not having a show, and I definitely could not wait to have you on. So
I'm
I
grateful.
had to get you on. We've been trying to do this for the longest,
We
right?
Yeah, about almost a month or two, man. So I appreciate you.
I know. Timing has been crazy.
It has.
Yeah, so I know you have a lot going on. Let's go ahead and dive into the show. The first thing I normally ask my guests are, where are you from? Are you a native Houstonian? Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Tennessee. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, I'm from Houston. I'm from Houston. I'm from the north side, of course. And I graduated, from Eisenhower High School, and just in and out these Houston streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What was some of your fondest childhood memories growing up in Houston? What do you remember the most about Houston as a child, or just your childhood in general?
Just as a child, just growing up, pretty much around my mother and my grandmother and my father. Just being a WrestleMania fan, and not even singing too much as I should have, but just enjoying life as a kid, riding bikes, trying to being disobedient, trying to avoid butt whoopings and stuff. Those are the good memories that I had as a child. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. If you could go back and change anything, it sounds like you were getting into some things when you were a kid. If you could go back and change anything, what would you change about your rambunctious childhood?
I would change my behavior. I would definitely change my behavior. Yeah, I would change my behavior. I would sing. I would tell myself to sing more, as much as I can, and don't be shy. And also, I would wish I would learn how to play the piano at an early age. Yeah. Because I think as a child, man, you can, with these different talents, you can definitely use it and go places even more as a kid.
Right.
But I deeply regret I didn't do
learn
that.
How to play.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard, but I can play the piano. That was something my mom forced me to do. She forced me to play the piano. She said, "You're going to piano lessons. You're going to live." Like, I don't want to do that. I want to run track. I was a little tomboy back in the day. All I basketball, and which I did, and I was great at it. But I'm glad I learned how to play the piano. I did learn how to play the piano. Wound up playing for the church. I had a little group called the Junior Red Circle, and we traveled. I don't know where the name came from, but we traveled all over, going to different churches and performing. So it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed that. But it's still not too late for you to learn how to play the piano.
It's not too late. I just wish I had learned it as a kid, but it's not too late. But you know what's crazy? Because I'm kind of forcing, and not forcing in a bad way, but I have forced a little bit on my daughter. So now she knows how to play the piano, without even looking at the keyboard. Without looking at the keyboard. So she knows how to play. So I kind of, let her get it instead of me. You know what I'm saying? She's 12, so and she know how to play. This little light of mine, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. That was my next question. I'm glad you brought that up because your daughter can sing.
She can. She can
actually sing. How did you even realize that she had a voice? Did you just kind of hear her playing around one day, and how did that happen?
Playing around. I just found her playing around all the time, like all around in the house. She would you know, be singing in the shower, singing in the hallway, everywhere she goes, she'll sing. But, you know, and then once we get in the car, she'll always request different songs, you know, whether if it was
Oh.
Whitney Houston or Monica or Mariah Carey, and she would, you know, request these different songs, but she'll also listen to different songs that because I listen to R&B, a lot of R&B and gospel, but, and I, you know, I just kind of start picking it up in the back seat back there, like, man, she sure is singing a lot. So, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me see. Let's just try this out.
Yeah.
And she was enjoying it. She's been enjoying it. She wanted me to write her a few songs, so that's what we're doing. I'm still letting her be a kid, letting her have her childhood and stuff like that.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm giving her that angle too. Like, you can go in this direction if you choose, and I'm very supportive behind you. But if you choose not to, don't worry about it. I still got you.
Yeah,
but just know that it's still there if you want it. I got you.
Wow. That is so wonderful. I'm so glad that you guys discovered that she has a singing voice, and she obviously she knows she had a singing voice too, because she started requesting, you know, you play these songs, and
I didn't even have to ask her. I didn't even have to ask her. She just started doing it herself. I was like, all right, we're gonna make this happen then.
That's amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing what she's gonna do.
Absolutely.
So I heard her sing, and she's good. She's
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, man, that's amazing. So you've worked with some artists. You've worked with some artists before. I think you've done something with, is it Genuine? You did some work with Genuine.
Yeah.
So tell us about some of the people that you have worked with that are in that category, famous.
Man, I mean, mainly just different performances. We just been rocking different shows and stuff like that I work with when it comes to the celebrities. I of course, worked with Genuine, closely with him multiple times. This year, I worked with, I performed with Mario and Chingy, and Lloyd as well. Drew Hill, and Jagged Edge. Who else, man? Music Soul Child in San Antonio, and these different cities, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just Houston, because I travel just like you do with this music stuff. I just don't try to stay in one place. I'm always trying to move around. So I'm working on some new stuff too. But yeah, those are a few of the celebrities that I've been working with. Not this single that I have right now, but my previous single, I worked with Young Dro from Atlanta, out of Grand Hustle with T.I. now. I work with Young Dro and B King, of course. So yeah.
Yeah, quite a few. And I know it's hard to rattle them all off. I'm sure you probably forgot some of them, but that's good. It's good that you get to, you know, you're exposed to people that are already in it. They're doing it. You get to kind of observe and see what's happening with them, how they're handling their business, and so that's good. Learn all you can while you're in those environments, and store that away so you can use that.
Absolutely.
If you were given the opportunity to work with someone that you haven't worked with of famous caliber, who would it be, male or female, and why? Why would you choose that particular person?
Why would I choose that person?
I know it's a hard one.
It's okay. I want to say I would work with Music Soul Child. That's one of my favorite R&B singers. So the reason why with that's one of my favorite R&B singers. I love his music from his first to like his fifth CD. I love all those records, how he kind of put his music together. I would love to get on a record with him. Joe as well. I would love to do a record with Joe. That's one of my favorite singers. Female, I would say it would possibly be Beyonce. You know, that's just a B. You know what I'm saying? That's the queen. So, and as a rapper, I would probably say Jay-Z. But Jay-Z, Jay-Z or something like that.
Okay.
Jay-Z or Wayne.
Yeah.
Wayne because of childhood type of deal. But but Jay-Z because of boss type of deal, you know.
Right. Yeah. And he's very successful. If anybody he's one of the people that definitely can get you where you want to go. So and I understand why you selected those people. Very talented in their own right. Very, very talented and special individuals there. You have a lot going on. I know you did a video, which one that I really like. It's called Deserve It. You've got some other music out there. Talk to us a little bit and tell us about your singles, your music, the video, and give us some background information on filming that video. Because I know filming
Man,
videos, there's a lot to it. You got to finagle some
but
things and, you know, do some visual manipulations and
you got
all
to
of
do a
that.
lot,
So talk to us about that whole ordeal. All your new
man.
music and
So
your video.
Deserve It came about. Deserve It came about. I wanted another up tempo record after Wild Out. I
Okay.
said I wanted something a little bit more spicy, you know, to jump on a dance floor or something, but still cater to the ladies. So I felt
Mm-hmm.
as if, you know, a lady should deserve this and deserve that, but I just didn't know how to put it. So I found the record myself with a guy named B Blades
Mm-hmm.
that produced. But me and a guy named Trey by the name of Trey Ace from Atlanta. He's based out of Atlanta. He does a lot of music for a lot of artists from Eric Bellinger to, ooh man, I can't even name them all.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does a lot of music out of
Yeah.
Atlanta. And yeah, so me and him sat down. I said, hey, this is what I wanted. We co-wrote the record together. You know, we played him the record. He said, man, it's hot. So we just co-wrote the record together, and I pretty much kind of orchestrated on what to do, on how I want to sing it here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And we went in with the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And it was and that's what we came out with Deserve It. And I went to go record it with my homie Lab Box, that's based in Houston.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of stuff from Rihanna to 50 Cent and stuff. So it's a great sound I wanted to have behind it. Want to make sure it sound professional and stuff.
Yeah.
So man, so after that, I pitched it. I was like, I'm not gonna release it until I actually you know, release a video to it. Because my last previous record, I didn't release a video. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna release a video, but I want to get a nice female behind it. And
Yeah.
my crazy self, even though I'm like, I probably come off kind of smooth with people and stuff, or just cool, calm, and collected, but I have a goofy side too. So, so I got a goofy side, and sometimes I just can't stop myself. But it's not like bad. It's just to have fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so with that being said, I was on TikTok and I ran across a girl named Chantel Renee,
Okay.
and she was a TikTok viral chick, and she had the green dress, or they say the green dress or the yellow dress. I'm not for sure, but she was always trying to find her guy from this song behind them with this Monica song.
Yeah.
But it went viral, went crazy what she was doing,
Okay.
and it went from TikTok to Instagram to YouTube. So she just got like, you know, 1 million followers. I reached out to her and I let her hear the song, and she FaceTimed me real quick like, yo, Negro,
Wow.
I want to be, you know what I'm saying, the main person on this song. I love the song. It
Yeah.
wasn't no it wasn't no type of I don't know what we're gonna do. It
Yeah.
was
Trying to
she was
convince her and
yeah,
had some
it was
time to think about it. She was on board.
she was on board. Once I let her hear it, I said, hey, this is what I want.
Mm-hmm.
XYZ, this is the treatment for the video. What's up? And bam. So the only thing is, like you say about these videos, man, you gotta have people on time. Everybody, you got to worry about people's schedules. You
Yep.
got to worry about the places, and so everything kind of fell in place.
Mm-hmm.
But when everything fell in place, it was raining real bad that day
Oh.
of the video shoot. But you know, some of the places, the lights had went out, so we had to
Oh
do
man.
it the next morning. But everything went through.
Yeah.
Everything went through. Man, I was just like, God is good. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
No
and
major hiccups that
oh yeah,
stopped the whole
nah,
production, basically.
man,
So
I'm telling
yeah.
you, yeah, the videographer, J Mims, the videographer, man, he the one that shot it. He worked with me real tough, real closely with
Okay.
this, and then Chantel worked with me, and yeah, so you know, we put it all together, sat down, and we edited, and there we go, man. Deserve It is has been #1 on the DRT.
Yeah.
On the online radio stations,
Yep.
and it's moving on the choice. It's now on music. It's now on Music Choice Radio.
Yeah.
It's in Fort Wayne, Toledo. It's in Fort Wayne, Toledo, Buffalo, and it's somewhere else too. I can't think, but I want to say Columbus. But man, we pushing it.
That's
But yeah,
what's
go ahead. I'm sorry. I just had to.
up.
I
That's
just had to tell you.
good. How long did it take you guys to do the video
Uh, it's supposed to take.
collectively for the
It's supposed to
house?
take us a day. It's supposed to take us a day, but it ended up taking like a day and in the morning as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys had to go to different sites. Did you have to do
Yeah.
different locations, right?
Yeah.
To
We
get
have.
all the
Yeah. We had to.
different looks and views and
Yeah, we had to do like four different locations, but it all worked out, man. We still did it within like a 6 to 7 hour span.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
pop, pop, pop. Soon as we got there, we just started shooting, running
Yeah,
and gunning.
that's good. I know you had
Man,
some adrenaline going on.
what?
I know you
Oh
was
man,
excited, pumped,
every
adrenaline going crazy, right?
once everything got completed, my heart just went, just calmed down. You know what I'm saying? But I was,
Yeah.
yeah, it was
Oh
fun
man,
though. It was
I
fun.
already know. That's
Yeah, man.
exciting. That is
Yeah,
very, oh my gosh,
yeah.
that's exciting. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
How do you even prepare for, like, aside from the video, when you're about to go perform, how do you mentally prepare? Is it an issue for you to mentally prepare, or you just roll out there and do your thing? And have you
I
ever
just
had a day when you weren't feeling it? You didn't want to go, having a bad day. I'm not feeling doing this. Both of those things.
only, you know what was weird? Only time I ever have a bad a bad day that I don't want to do it if it's just not if the event is not professional enough.
Yeah, you're not feeling it. Something is
That's
wrong.
yeah, if it feel like it's rushed, if they just unorganized or something like that. I
Right,
just
right.
that's the only thing for me. Because
Yeah.
besides that, prior to the performance,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always just practicing either way. I'm practicing what I'm gonna sing, how I'm gonna do it, and stuff like that. So I'm already
Yeah.
mentally prepared. And it's just off
Yeah.
experience of what I've been doing so much. I know just to get out there, and as soon as I start singing that first song, everything else just gonna fall into place.
Yeah. You in your element.
Yep,
You in your element.
in my element.
Oh wow, I love it, and that's what happens when you're doing what you love. You know,
Hmm.
it's not stressful. It's not cumbersome. It's not like, ugh, I gotta go do this. You know, you're doing
Right.
what you love. So people that's in that position to do what they love is it's really a blessing, because a lot of people are in situations where they dread what they do on a daily basis. They hate it.
Yeah.
They hate
They
waking up
hate
in the
it.
morning to go do what they have to do every day. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a blessing that
That
you're
mean
able to say that that's how
yeah,
you feel.
they not in love. They not in love with what they want to do. What they're doing. They're not in love
Yeah,
with it. Once you're in love with something, you're gonna love to do it. You're gonna love the moments. You're gonna wake up happy and getting really excited. Prepare yourself for it.
right.
But if you're dreadful about something, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's two things. That means you're not in love with it, and you're just not tired enough yet to do what you
Right.
want to go to do
To
what you
change
really
it.
want to go do to change
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Have you been in a situation like that? I was going to ask you, what advice do you have for people, for example, that want to get into the music business and they may be afraid or they don't know how? How do they fear? How do you overcome that fear of just getting started? Did you deal with that when you first got started with music?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. At a young age, I was always shy. I was definitely fearful about everything. Man, I wouldn't didn't want to jump on stage,
Mm-hmm.
nothing like that. I didn't want to get into front of a crowd of people. But it's weird because I'm actually more afraid of a smaller crowd than a big crowd. Oh, if I see
Okay.
like thousands of people, oh,
You like
I'm
the
wide
intimate
up. Oh,
settings, not the
oh man.
stadium size crowds, right?
No. I like the stadium crowd.
Oh, you like the
The
bigger.
smaller sets. I'm like, what I'm saying. I get a little jittery. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying. But
yeah.
I still do it and I still have fun. But it's just
Are they
like I'm a
too in
little
your
bit more
space,
nervous.
or
I
they
think
too
so.
close? Like,
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I'm glad you said that. I think that's what it is.
yeah.
You're in my space. You know what I'm saying, or something like that could be. But yeah, it's just the bigger crowds. You know what I'm saying. But I
Yeah.
want to say to anybody that's out there that's trying to get into the music business, man,
Mhm.
you have to make sure you got to practice your talent, whatever your talent is. Make sure you perfect it.
Yeah.
um, but even though perfection is not really in existence, but you have to practice to make practice makes progress. So make
Mhm.
sure you're always progressing. And I think the more that you practice, the more that you will overcome that fear. And the
Yeah.
more, I think the more that you pray,
Yeah.
you will overcome that fear. And
Yeah.
I also think the more that you will start investing in yourself, into your talent, your craft, your
Right.
fear, you're gonna start moving that fear to the side because you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm not gonna be spending my money and being scared.
And not
The
making
two
any
up, yeah,
progress.
it ain't
Yeah.
gonna mix. You know what I'm saying? Being shy and using my money ain't gonna mix. So
Mm-mm. Not at
it's
all.
gonna make you come out of it.
Yeah.
I think those are three things that help people out right there, though.
Yeah. I like, there's actually some three P's in there: pray,
Yeah,
progress, and
progress.
practice.
There we go. There we go. The three
The three
P's.
P's by
Hey,
DENARON.
hey, I'm telling you, the three P's.
Yeah,
Pray,
see? It's kind
practice,
of
and pray, practice, and pray,
equals
practice
progress.
equals progress
Pray, prayer, and progress. Or
and
we can say
progress.
pray plus prayer equals progress, however you want to say
Mm-hmm.
it.
However you want to do it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know. What have you faced any major challenges since you got into the music industry? Any major challenges that you face or obstacles that you've had to overcome as a person?
Um, just you know, finances. I want to say because you have to put,
It
you
costs.
have to. It costs. So I would say the issues would be using your finances in this music game strategically.
Yes.
You have to know when to use it,
Mm-hmm.
how to use it, or you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying, or should you even use it, for certain things. So, and to certain people, 'cause some people just want to take your money. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And
Yep.
also too, another thing, um, you don't want to always be in a part. You don't want to be just that person that's just thinking about saying, "Give me." You just
Mm-hmm.
accepting the money. You want to always worry about you want to think about the opportunity too, because
Right.
I'm more about the opportunity. I love to get paid, but I also think about the opportunity because
Yeah.
you can do one free show and they want you to come back. Well, hey, this is XYZ. I did this one for you for the favor. So now this down the road, you always getting paid because they know what you're capable of and they know
Exactly.
they know what you can bring in. Instead, some people worried about just that one quick dollar real quick.
Exactly.
So just
Yeah.
be mindful for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think that's one of the obstacles that I have,
Mm-hmm.
um, overcome.
Yeah. And doing one free show can get you tons of paid
Oh,
shows.
oh yeah,
So
because
you got to be
it's people in
smart
the
enough.
crowd. Yeah,
Right. That's what's up. You got to be smart enough to see, like you said, you got to be smart enough. You got to strategize and see where you want to spend your money, what projects you want to take.
mm-hmm.
You got to see where those opportunities are and where
Yeah,
they can lead you. You got to look at the big picture a lot.
you
You know?
gotta look at the big picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. What about having an agent? How critical is that, or was that for you? Do you feel like you need an agent at this point, or
Yeah, I feel like
that's
I need an
something
agent.
people need in the
Yes.
beginning?
No, not in the
Not in the
beginning for
beginning.
everybody. I feel like I need an agent. I think I need an agent because I got a bad memory. So my agent got to help me out. My agent got to help me out. But I work myself, I think, to a certain extent where I
Yeah.
can now accept an agent. But at your beginning stages, if you just now doing this, you got to be your own agent. You have to be
Right.
your own
Oh yeah.
agent. So you got to start talking to these different people in
Mm-hmm.
third person.
Yeah.
You gotta act like you don't manage or your agent through the via email. You gotta say we as a team, and it's just you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Just to
and
kind of put that
yeah,
perception out there to
yeah,
be.
and
Yeah.
I'm saying all that because I've done that. I've done that. I
Yeah.
put myself in a position where I went to go book my own shows, and I acted as if I had a manager, and I
Okay.
didn't have one at the whole time.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But
That's
I
good.
had to work myself into it, and so once I started getting these other shows, well, I actually do need somebody else to talk for me.
Right. Right. Right.
Hmm.
Wow. Well, speaking of deserve it, I don't know if you
Hmm.
want to, give us a little something, something. Can you sing us a little something so it could be
Hey,
a song of your choice. My favorite song is Deserve It, but it's up to you. Whatever you want
so
to give us. Give us a little bit.
so hold on. So you got deserve it? Do you got deserve it on your phone? That's the good question. But let me ask a question. Do you got deserve it on your phone? You got to get deserve it on your phone, and you got to let somebody else know too. Everybody that's listening, y'all make sure y'all get deserve it. Deserve it is a great record. You're not lying, though. I'm with you.
It
Deserve
is
it is a wonderful
a great
record.
record.
Deserve it is a wonderful record. But yeah, I'll sing that part. I'll just sing the first verse real quick since I know you said
Okay.
you requested it. You did request it for me, so y'all make
Okay.
sure y'all
Perfect.
go get it.
Yes, got to go
You
get it.
you got a couple friends, but you're not involved. Them other niggas traffic, so cut them off. If you gonna waste your time, it should be mine. So come and put that body in my ride. I'm trying to fill your checklist, okay? Forget about your exes, okay? Girl, let me put you up on game tonight. Show you how a real one treats you right, oh. So baby, come and get comfortable. See,
Yeah.
we can take it nice and slow. For you it's been too long, baby. Let me show you what I'm on. You deserve purses, that Birkin. Your
Yeah.
body sit perfect. You worth it. You know what it is, you can get it on site. But you on that flight, how you tripping overnight? You deserve roses, a dozen. Hit you with a little 12 play out in London. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, you know what I'm saying? But they got to go get the rest of that record, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Look, Angel Cakes. Angel said, you better sing.
Thank you, Miss Angel. Thank you, Miss Angel. I seen some people hitting the like button. They like the like button. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Definitely, man.
yes. I am loving that. That's what's up. Thank you,
Yeah,
Jamirin. Blessing us
thank
with
you.
those vocals. I love it.
Thank you as well. Appreciate it.
Okay, so what, everybody say that there's such a dark, ugly underbelly side to the music industry. How do you feel about that? And if so, how do you plan to protect yourself from getting caught up in those type of shenanigans?
Yeah, definitely always have you a lawyer. Definitely always have you a
Entertainment
lawyer.
attorney, entertainment lawyer to kind of help navigate through those waters, right?
Yeah, you have to have your lawyer, but you also just know that something's gonna happen. Because
Mm-hmm.
even on your 9 to 5, you're disappointed about something. Because why? Because things change, business change. So some people gonna get uncomfortable regardless. And even if it's a 9 to 5, is dirty work behind the scenes. So once you come into the music
True.
industry, they still have dirty, promoters or janky promoters. They still have dirty agents, dirty managers. So just prepare yourself, but also find out the business yourself, and just through learning experience. So because some of your losses just going, you have to take those as lessons learned. And you
Yeah.
just know about, some of your mistakes, you just got to know those as lessons learned for the next time. So you know how to react different, because 90% of life is how you react to it. 10% is
Mm-hmm.
just going to 10% is just the life moving. So it's always 90% how you react to it. So just be careful about things, you know what I'm saying? But just know, but be prepared, prepare yourself for, for the, not saying the worst, but just, those different hiccups.
Yeah. I think you
Absolutely.
hit the nail on the head when you said try to learn about the industry as much as
Oh
possible.
yeah.
And that way you don't have to put your trust 100% in somebody else
And
that
somebody else is
is
saying,
trying to help you, or a producer, and a lot of times the agents are just as bad as the music producers. So you kind of have to watch everybody. But yeah, as far as an entertainment attorney, that's probably a really good route to take as far as your first line of protection for the industry. Yeah,
absolutely. You
I think
got
that's
it.
a good idea.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, that's needed. How do you come up with the contents for your lyrics? Do you base them off of life experiences? Is it things that's in your head that you're thinking and feeling? How do you create your music? What's your creative process?
Two ways. I just go through off my experience, but I
Yeah,
also go off on other people's experience too. Like
yeah,
I just go by what some people done told me about their experience in their relationships, or their just things in life, what they're going through.
right.
And I use those why, and people ask me why, because it's not only that that person is going through it, but I'm sure other people are going through the same type of situation. And music is relatable to people. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That music is like a different type of conversation that people can, just sit down and listen to it, and they can understand
Yeah,
exactly what this means. So
right.
I want to make music that people can relate to, because all my situations not going to be relatable to somebody. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I want to make some type of, connection with other people, that even though I'm singing, but I'm singing to let you know, like, hey, I'm singing about your situation. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Something
saying?
people can
So
relate to. They can say, "Oh
something,
man, that's me."
yeah, it's
Yeah,
heartfelt, or it's enjoyable, or,
yeah.
I'm saying, it's something to mourn over, or something, you know what I mean?
Right,
So yeah,
right.
yeah,
There's a message.
that's how I kind of go for it.
Yeah, that's good. There's a message in the music. I can relate to deserve it.
You can
I
see,
mean,
you can
people
relate to
that
deserve it. See,
yeah,
yeah,
people. You mean you hit another important fact when you said it's something that people can relate to.
Yeah.
And songs that people can relate to. It
Wait,
resonates. It
wait,
resonates, and
wait.
they
So
want
hold
to
on.
hear it over and over.
You can relate to deserve it. So that means, hold on. You got a Birkin bag over there.
Yeah. Don't
See,
make me
you hold
pull
on.
it out.
You
Actually,
got a
I
Birkin
don't.
bag
I
over there.
forgot because I'm traveling. But
You travel,
yeah, it's
but
at
you got
home.
one.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you been to London before?
Yes, I've been to London
What?
and
Hold on.
Japan,
So in
and
Japan.
yeah, yeah.
So
I,
you got the Birkin bag, and he gave you a house too.
we don't say
See,
Eve, but
okay,
yeah,
well,
you
yeah,
know,
he was in the
found.
mix of he was in the
Yeah,
mix.
yeah.
Okay,
It's actually all of that really, because he found the house. So I
so
mean,
deserve
yeah.
it
So I
should
guess yes.
deserve it. See, deserve it should be on your playlist, and you
I
need to play
know.
that in the car on your way home with him. You need to play that. See there,
Yep,
see there. Oh
I do.
man,
I will do that. I will do
see
that.
that.
And I'm gonna say DENARON said that I need to play this.
I'm
Okay,
telling
I'm
you.
gonna do all of that. I'm gonna do all of that.
See
He'll
there.
be thanking you.
Tell him, hey, it's greatly appreciated. Ain't no problem. No problem.
See,
He's welcome. He's welcome.
see.
Definitely. You
Yeah,
know what
you
I'm
making,
saying?
and then love songs and
Trey.
R&B songs are they always give you a warm and fuzzy feeling. It makes people.
Yeah.
We need love. We need more love
Definitely.
these days because a lot of
Love and
people
peace.
are poco loco,
Mm-hmm.
lost, don't know what to do with their relationships, don't know how to be in a relationship, don't know how to
Right.
find a relationship, don't know what to look for in a relationship.
Love.
So speaking of relationships,
Uh-huh.
how do you feel about Ebony K. Williams' statement that's all the rage in the internet right now? She said she was asked in an interview if she would date a bus driver.
Oh
And
man.
after a long
Oh yeah, I remember that.
hesitation, you heard about it, right? And she was
Yeah, I
like,
remember
she hesitated for
that.
a while, and she said, if he owns the bus. But I mean, everybody, first of all, wait before you answer, is entitled to an opinion.
That's
But
my
I mean,
that's my
everybody
answer
has an
right there.
opinion.
That's
But
my answer right there.
so she said, "No, you got to go more than that. You can't take my answer. Let me let you answer that. Go ahead. No,
Oh,
how
but
do you
hold on,
feel about that, though? I mean,
hold on real quick. Shout out to my boy Trey. Trey is the actual co-wrote. He co-wrote with this with me.
okay.
Deserve it.
Oh,
If he still, I don't
wonderful.
know if he
I
I don't know if he left, but if he's still there, what up, Trey?
think
Yeah,
I
he
saw the
wrote
name.
Deserve It with
Hey,
me, and
Trey.
yeah, he got the fire emoji. What's up, boy? But yeah, man. I think to each his own. For each own his choice. Some people would admire. I think more people should admire just being just a bus driver.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the man has a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's trying. He's a hardworking man because you never know what kind of situation that man was in.
Right.
Why he does have that job.
Right.
So he's not no bum. He's not on the street. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I think there's people out there that would love and admire and would date and marry a bus driver, and because that bus driver can turn into the bus owner. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If he you know what I'm saying, get the right woman behind him, I'm not behind him, but on the side of him, they can turn, you know what I'm saying, turn into the bus owner. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? I wouldn't just, but some people, do admire the bus owner because they do want to own their own business. They love LLC. They love, S corp. So you can't take that from
Yeah.
them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the way how she probably worded was, probably a little shaky, a little iffy. I didn't listen to her podcast. I only listened to, the Breakfast Club from what they was going in and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm only going off what they said. Yeah, they were
Mm-hmm.
slamming it real quick.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't want to slander her of her opinion because to each his own. But
Right. That's my take. Yeah.
some people can miss their blessings by just
Mm-hmm.
skipping over the bus
Thank
driver because that bus driver
you.
got a blessing coming through. You know what I'm
That's
saying? To
right.
be a casino owner one day. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
And the person you wind up with that has all the money could be the worst person for you. And like you said, you're missing a blessing because you don't want simply a bus driver. But yeah, she cleaned it up and said that she was just speaking to the fact that, we
she doubled
expect
down.
mediocrity out of, our men and we accept it. And she said we should expect more. So that's how she,
I think the
spun it.
more we
That's how
keep,
she
I
spun
think the
it.
more we keep pushing that across the table, saying that we're saying that
Yeah.
we do this or we do that. I think that still gets driven into our head as a black community. That's how we look at it. And some people don't look at it as that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hardworking black people out here, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
as business owners and just, 9-to-5ers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So and
Right.
getting it as much as they can. So
Yeah.
I just think she had to be a little bit more careful with her words when it came to that. Because like Envy said, the people that's the 9-to-5ers and some
We're
entrepreneurs that
offended.
they were offended, and those are the people that's buying your book, shout
Right.
and the people that's looking on your live and sending you money, sending your stuff.
Yeah, and respecting her for what she's doing. Yeah.
Exactly.
So they felt they were offensive, and that's totally understandable. But
yeah.
Woo, Lord, yeah, that was a tough one. They kind of put her through the ringers for that one.
But respect to the bus drivers and the bus owners. Respect to both.
Right? Respect, love. Yeah. We appreciate you all, because I know they're going to be watching this live or watching it later. Yeah, once it gets uploaded. Do you have any upcoming performances in Houston that we can
I do.
look out for?
Yes, I do. I'll be at Ford Gents Lounge in July. I forgot the date, but it's the last fourth Friday. It's the last Friday in July. Actually, I have a brunch. It's a private event I'm doing here on Sunday, and June 2nd I'll be at Scott Gardner's on Memorial Drive. June 2nd. June 2nd, I'll be at Memorial Drive Live Band. I've got to do a whole set over there, and I'm working on a Louisiana show right now, and working on some other stuff, and from like Little Rock and I know I have a show in Texarkana coming up pretty soon too. So.
Oh, Texarkana, back up in East Texas.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah.
I know about Texarkana. All right. What do you think your biggest accomplishments are to date? I know you are nowhere near finished yet, and there's a lot more to do, but what do you think your biggest accomplishments are to date, and what are your goals? What do you want to accomplish? Where do you see yourself?
Number one,
next year even.
Deserve It
this year.
Deserve It is number one on online charts. So I appreciate everybody supporting that. Deserve It is on the DTR charts. I'm sorry, DRT charts. It made number one. So that's one of the great accomplishments that I feel as if I did with my record. And because I didn't expect it, but I was pushing forward, and some of it happened. So I'm still pushing even more now. But if I'm not mistaken, it's on Billboard 200 now. Deserve It is on Billboard 200. Yeah. So we working it, man. That's one of my biggest accomplishments, I feel, just personally right now.
Yeah.
And one of my other biggest accomplishments, I end up when I opened up for Genuine and Jagged Edge. It was a sold out show at the H-Town Arena Theater. It was a sold out show, and that was one of my biggest accomplishments because one of the owners of that spot just kept telling me and my manager, no, you know what I'm saying. Every time we was trying to get into there to do a show, he would tell us no, but we finally ended up getting it, through the side door. And I showed my butt off, you know what I'm saying. And
where there's a will, there's a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way. There's another way. There's always another way to skin the cat, baby. And it happened.
Creative,
you know what I'm saying?
thinking. That's right.
And so much love. So I think, but I think you asked another question about next year. So next year I'm gonna drop another single. I'm thinking about dropping an album. I have a private event coming up myself that I'm throwing. It's just gonna be a private event of my own music, and we're just gonna be chilling and live music, DJs, and I'm gonna have some few vendors out there.
Okay.
Mobile bartenders. I'm gonna just put on a nice little, event, for my people and stuff like that, from the people that support me and stuff. So yes, I'm gonna definitely shoot an invite. Bring real talk.
You read my mind. You saw them wheels turn.
It was all on your
face. Don't forget to invite me.
It was all over your face. You know what I'm saying?
I think I just saw Joy. We got people from Vegas in the house and LA.
Vegas. I am long overdue in Vegas.
I love it.
Doing a show out there in Vegas. but yeah, that's what's going on so far. Next year, next year that's my goal to be on FM radio you know,
Yes.
everywhere across the country.
Most
So
definitely.
and just pretty much on either on my own tour or with someone,
Yeah.
getting a liquor sponsorship and everything. So
Yeah.
we working, man, having fun.
Yeah. I already know your daughter is gonna do some things. If she focus
Oh
on it
yeah,
and keep her mind on it, and if that's what she really wanna do, I already know she's
she
gonna.
she gonna be a
I'll
beast
be
because
following her. I want to
she
see
done
what
learned
she's
the
gonna do.
piano. She done learned the piano already. So it's
I
like,
know, and
yeah,
she's playing without even looking at the keys.
without looking at the keys and everything. And I'm like,
See,
I
special,
got I got
talented.
look yeah, I got a little jealous. Like, man, wait a minute, man, you know what I'm saying? But that's my baby, man. I love her to death, man. So
Got the little
I'm
Alicia
doing it.
keys over there.
Yeah, for real, for real. She doing though.
Hey, okay, so I got a fun question for you.
Oh man, here we
Would
go.
you rather win the lottery or live twice as long?
Mm. Live
Multi-million
twice
dollar
as long.
lottery, by the way.
How long is twice as long though? How long was the first
Average,
was it
I
like
would say average life. What's that for
80
me?
years or something like
72.
damn, we'll be out of here
Or would you
about
rather
70.
live to be 140 something?
Nah,
Would you rather
just
live 2 lifetimes?
how much is the money? How much was the money?
Let's 10 million. $10 million.
I'll take the 10 million.
10 million
You
and
know,
live to
you know what I can do with $10
70,
million?
80. Yeah, because you're a strategic and creative thinker, you could probably,
Yeah,
do a lot in
yeah.
your lifetime.
I'd rather take that 10 million because
Yeah,
I can invest it, I can triple it.
and bless a tons of other people with it, right?
Man, I'm telling you, buy my
Yeah,
own
see,
country or something. Yeah,
it would
yeah.
impact a lot of people, not just one person, not just you. That would be my
Mm-hmm.
answer too. That would be my answer too.
See,
One
that's
more.
boss
Would you
moves.
rather be stuck on a deserted island
Mm.
alone or with one other person that talks constantly? Constantly. Alone or one other person that talks constantly? And think about Tom Hanks in that movie with that soccer ball before you answer. When he
I'd
was on
rather
the
be
island by
alone.
himself with the ball.
I ain't gotta think that long. I'd rather be alone. What's up, Annie? My Annie here, so she don't talk too much.
Hey, Auntie.
I'd rather be alone because I grew up as my the only child in the house. So I was, you know, I can sit in a room all day by myself and chill. I'm probably about to go do
Me
that now
too.
anyway. But
Me
you know, just
too.
because I can go sit to myself, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and chill. Somebody that's constantly talking to you, it can be nerve wracking. You know what I'm saying? But
That'll make you go dive in the water and swim out till you can't just to get
right.
away. Look, or throw them in the water.
Right,
I know.
exactly. But you know what? Because they could be helpful later on if you're trying to get off the island. You know, four hands is better than two.
See,
So
that's why I gotta think about it. Gotta think about it.
I
It's a
don't
hard
know.
one. It's a hard one.
That's that's pretty
I
tough.
think, yeah, I think if we were on a deserted island alone, we'd have to be very resourceful. Very resourceful.
I see
Like Tom Hanks.
he or she gonna probably want to eat all the stuff up. Who knows? You know, man. My cousin in here. What's up, cuz? What's up, Tree? Yeah,
Drive you
you know
crazy.
what I'm saying?
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I can see it now. I think I'd be. I'm sorry. I can see the whole thing playing out now. That would be a good movie. We could make a movie off of that. I see the whole script in my head right now. That would be such a crazy movie.
Oh yeah, also
God.
too. Speaking of movies, I'm in a new movie. I'm in This and That. This and That.
Yeah, you were in This and That. I was almost in This and That as a cop.
Really?
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So yeah, appreciate. Yeah, I'm in This and That. So that's it's supposed to be. It's supposed to. They did the premiere, so I'm not for sure when it's gonna be released. But yes, I'm in This and That. I'm in another movie called Stolen Waters that's gonna get ready to release. They're working on the editing right now. It's called Stolen Waters.
Okay.
This and That, and then I played a few parts in Zaddy Killer as well in the movie. So I'm working on some other movie scripts right now. So yeah, so movies, you know, just not music is movies as well. So I had people calling me. Yeah, well, you know.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, that's right. You were there when they were doing Zaddy.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, they were filming some of it at my casa. Yeah, that's right. I remember. Yes. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so we're
Well,
making moves.
look, I didn't know about the second movie though. You said, what is it? Water, something waters?
Oh, Stolen
Stolen
Waters. Stolen Waters.
Waters. Okay, I
Stolen
didn't know
Waters.
about
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
man, it's pretty it's gonna be pretty crazy about
Sounds interesting.
some raping in there, some bad stuff in there.
Ooh,
But it's good. It's good though. It's
yeah,
overcoming a lot of stuff. So,
I'm gonna
but
watch
yeah,
that one.
I'm in that. It's directed by Erica Harper.
Okay,
Erica Harper.
okay. I'm gonna make sure we watch that one. Stolen Waters. You guys watch Bissonette.
Uh-huh.
My girl Denise Monet.
Denise Monet, yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
So yeah,
indeed.
we're definitely gonna be looking for those movies to come out for sure, for sure. Okay,
Yeah.
final question, because we're almost at our time. If you could change anything about the music industry, what would it be?
Uh,
What needs to be changed?
Streaming. I think the streaming payout needs to be changed.
Okay.
Streaming payout, like the way how they pay their artists. I
Yeah.
think it needs to be some type of better way, some type of better answer to pay these artists, because there's millions of people that stream their music, and these artists aren't getting paid as much as they should.
Mm-hmm.
Contracts too. Different people about their contracts.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
some of the record labels not holding up on their end,
Right.
they need to renegotiate their contracts.
Yes.
Or even just the artists themselves, if they're not holding up on their end.
Mm-hmm.
So I think streaming, because streaming is so big now, most people gonna get off the phone right now and just gonna start playing music. So people playing music right now. So a
Yeah.
lot of these different artists are not getting paid. The only time the artists are definitely getting paid is by show money or walkthroughs and stuff like that, or type of sponsorship. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that'd be one of the major things that I would do for the music industry.
Yeah. I think that's something that's needed. I've heard somebody else say that before. So payouts, and they need to change the process and the way they do that. So I agree with you on that. Okay, so I want to thank you again for joining us tonight, and thank you so much for giving us a little bit of that Deserve It.
Hey.
For you guys that joined after, please go back, and the show is going to be on all live streaming platforms tomorrow. You have to go back and watch the full episode, and I want you guys to hear DENARON. He blessed us with some tunes tonight, so you got to go back and listen to that. Yes. And
I thank you.
Go stream his music as well, you guys.
Definitely.
Please go do that.
Definitely.
I also want to mention that the show was sponsored today by Hotshot Wayne, ahead of the rest transportation. Brand new hotshot driver on the scene. Has a CDL, he's got his TWIC, he has his hazmat, everything. He's able to get the product there safely, securely, and quickly. So you guys go check him out at Hotshot Wayne. All right. So again, I want to thank DENARON, R&B phenomenon, songwriter, artist, voted among the top 10 male singers by the BH Awards. DENARON. Thank you so very much for joining us. We appreciate you, and we'll see you soon, okay? And thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Carlotta B with Real Talk Houston.
Thank you.
Go subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, you guys.
Oh yeah.
All right, thank you. Everybody have a good night.